So looking through these later episodes, I'm sort of noticing that I didn't provide enough exposition live while filming, so it makes more sense for me to sort of come in here and explain some of the pieces of the story that I did not initially break down while actually in action. So I'm just going to come in here and explain some pieces. So on February 13th, me, Ryder, John, and Michael decided to go to Miami yet again. And we decided to just have more of a chill day. We got there and immediately went to the beach, so I just walked around. Messed around with this guy selling bracelets. Sort of a general theme that's been going on for the past few weeks in Miami here is we've sort of had a lot of action-packed. Our day's been occupied by noise, by music, by a plethora of interactions, and sort of this Miami trip stands out in the way of it being very meditative and tranquil than the other trips that we've had. The beginning of this day sort of started out a little bit slower. There was this aspect of it that was more quiet and more peaceful. Of course, we were met with a little bit of disruption later on in the night. We'll get to that. Towards the afternoon, I was talking with Michael. He knows a friend named Trey, who apparently... Where the fuck does Trey even live, bro? So about 5 minutes after finishing filming that, Michael Ben-Shushan answers me. The place that Trey lives is called the Continuum. You want to look it up, it's like fucking beautiful. It's like heaven. The Billionaire's Bubble, or whatever the title of the video is. So yeah, get back to the video, which is gonna get back to the actual video. Peace. Before we go to where Trey lived, Michael's suggestion is obviously met with universal conflict among me, Ryder, and Jonathan. And this is because Michael's history with introducing us to his fellow peers in Miami is kind of a rough track record. And you'll only know this if you watched the previous episode where he introduced us to a man named SD. In order to coordinate the entire day with this serene, tranquil atmosphere, we didn't want somebody who we perceived to be as rather high energy as SD was. Now, I'm not taking away from the experience I shared with SD. Of course, that entire night was more of a high energy night, but I didn't want to sort of mix around with the energy we were kind of having on this trip. So I didn't want to follow Michael's track record into a pit of high energy that would incorrectly clash with the day that we've already been having. So of course, when Michael brought up the idea of meeting this kid Trey, I kind of thought, okay, maybe not. That statement was quickly knocked out by hindsight, because when we met Trey, he ended up being one of the most chill people that I've ever met. His personality melded well with our groups, and we ended up just having a really good night. As the sun set, we were just continuing to just walk around and chill and hang out and sort of converse with one another, and he took us on a tour around where he lives, which is like this beautiful bubble. It feels like it almost takes away any subconscious anxiety. It's like that paradise that I showed in the previous vlog that Squidward went to, that SpongeBob and Patrick ended up for. As the sun set, we usually would just part ways at that point, but we ended up extending the night, and we went with Trey, who took us on a tour of the outer area outside of where he lives.
Yo, can you film with the baby music video? Go. I'm gonna turn the baby. You ready? I'm the baby. I'm the baby. You guys are backup dancers or side dancers, whatever. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna turn on the baby.
What kind of food do you guys want?
Get the $2 signs.
What's everyone's budget?
60,
60?
70.
Oh,
50,
dude, that's a 5.
This isn't red.
They got fucking groceries here.
I don't have any ID.
Coca-Cola. Your teeth are done, aren't they? So sorry.
As we finished dinner and sort of just walked around, we were just walking around sort of where near Trey lives and around that area. Sort of the night was kind of quieting down, and everything we had done had played into the narrative of a peaceful, calming night up until the last element of the day.
Love.
Yeah.
Love is the highest vibration. It exists.
So we ended up coming across this kind of late middle-aged man who ended up spitting some of his words of wisdom. I'm sort of gonna leave you guys off here. You guys can watch this video by yourselves. So I'll see you guys later.
Now we run.
Danger, danger.
First of all, you gotta Sailor Moon fucking sweater on.
What's Sailor Moon?
You got fucking shorts on. You got long white socks. Bro, you're about as white as it gets. Oh, probably you're a dude, right? You're a pull-off.
Yeah, I actually am.
I know you are.
I'm not. You are.
You look like it. You're good. You're as close as you. Yeah, so. There you go. Yeah, play with it. You're used to playing with it, aren't you? I'm scared. You know why I'm scared?
Why?
Because I got skills.
Oh.
Hello? What? Press D? Oh, here. That's probably about the most fun I've had in a long time. Hey, proud. Good job, guys. You never one last bit of wisdom. Self-love, not self-love. Love yourself before you love others. Love.
Yeah.
Love is the highest vibration. It exists.